It's up. Washington, Detroit.
Oh, okay. It was definitely not there when I looked at it. It was like this way.
Okay.
Took a while to load.
number 73, Zach Thompson.
It's gotta be trippy to copy.
Beater from LSU, number
Hello.
29,
Made it.
Jalen Richard.
Oh, right. They don't come here till way later. They've
Hello and welcome to the 2025 MLQ Championships. We are here after 10 years of being a league together. It's absolutely fantastic to be here for our 10th anniversary. My name is Darren Bell.
And I am OJ Stricker.
And we're so excited to hear for game number 1 in between the Washington Admirals and Detroit Innovators. Here in the alternate jerseys, we see the pink jerseys here for the alternates for the Washington Admirals here on the left, and on the right we have the very fashionable Detroit Innovators.
I'm just going to pull up the rosters because I don't want to.
Alrighty, so taking a look at what we have here for starting rosters. On the left, for Washington here, on the left over here, we have number 19, Caitlin Breeslow, my bad, 21 years of age, went to James Madison College. Number 42 is also out there, John Gaffigan, 34 years of age from NYU. Also on the pitch, number 00, Colin Bourne. Number 20, number 00, just here in front of you on the left. You might not be able to see it on the camera, but going to West Virginia, 26 years of age for Washington. Number 14, Liz Stone, 28 years of age, is going to RPI College. And on the Innovators, looking like number 9 with the keeper headband, Ashton Glenn, 21 years of age from Michigan University. Got number 15, also with the chasing headband, Nick Love, 22 years of age. Younger roster, it seems like we have here coming out first. Number 73, Luke Marklin. Sorry, Luce Marklin. My bad. 29 years of age from Michigan State. Again, a younger roster that we're seeing here coming from the Detroit Innovators. It's been great seeing them coming into this with a 6-6 record for the Detroit Innovators. Lost a few key points here, or key players that gave them big minutes from last year, like Leo Free, no longer on the Detroit roster. So big names, especially on an international level, not on this Innovators roster, but ready to take on the Washington Admirals, who are probably the fan favorites here in the play-in bracket.
Yeah, but you never know. There has been a lot of talk going on between the Admirals and the Innovators, and it's going to be a highly anticipated matchup. Notably missing Detroit Innovators will be star players Julian Torikoff, who has been one of their major contributors in the quadball game, and honestly at this point in all three positions. We have to see how they are going to deal with the loss of big names like Julian Torikoff and Neil Peterson.
And the depth of this Detroit roster I think will definitely show. The depth of this Washington roster. Will definitely show. Myself being a player with the Black Bears, definitely know this Washington roster a little bit better. This Detroit roster, there's like a couple familiar faces from back when I played in Toronto, but still a lot of new faces seen here, and especially as we see here on their starting roster and their starting lineup, a lot of 21, 22, 23-year-olds, and even younger, and some 19-year-old players. This is a great opportunity for this roster to really show what they can do and really try to bring the energy coming here in game number 1.
The Innovators really going through a transition phase as they have a new head coach in Ryan Sue, alongside, of course, the veteran beater partner Ray Brodeur. Have been a beater pair for as long as I can remember, first on University of Michigan and now for the Detroit Innovators.
What do you want to see here from the Detroit Innovators coming into this?
I feel like if the Detroit Innovators can keep control of the dodgeball game with their veteran beater experience, I feel like they can slow down the pace and dictate the quad ball play as well.
Looks like we're getting ready for a brooms up.
You also have a very experienced ref crew here, head ref Alex Amadal.
Getting our ref crew ready. Zach Rakin looks to be our snitch for the game for today, getting warmed up on the other side of the pitch. Washington is ready. Detroit is ready.
So we are ready for brooms up here. And Ryan Sue gets the contested dodgeball, but makes a beat on Atlas Tanagai, and the Detroit Innovators end up with dodgeball control.
Great first look. Mulcahy able to make the stop there right off the bat and get ball back with Bourne right there to make the beat. We've seen the tree defense here by Detroit.
Ryan Sue flies out to the quad ball carrier, makes the beat as number 10.
Brian Mulcahy going for the drive and the dunk. Back and forth between number 42, John Gaffigan, right over to Brian Mulcahy with the lane and right over top.
What a great dunk from Washington there. Just a statement. Coming up with a half-court press now. What a way to start the championship.
Washington.
Ransu makes a beat on number 10 keeper for Washington. The ball is swung back to Nick Love, but has gone out of bounds.
I wish I from this past offense. It's on again. This is the first offense, from Detroit. There's obviously going to be some jitters, but I wish that they had a little bit more time in terms of moving the ball a little bit more, and I want to see those wings move.
100%. With the pressure from Washington, though. Washington now looking to drive and gets the dunk on Loose Markland.
That is twice from John Gaffigan to number 10, Brian Mulcahy. Again, that is how you beat a tree defense, is that you just dunk it over top of their heads.
Washington really said, first time was so nice, had to do it twice.
Brian Mulcahy now with 2 goals and Gaffigan with 2 assists.
Ryan Sue makes a great catch. Meanwhile, in the quad ball play, the pass is made to Nick Love. Now, the Washington Admirals are looking to set down in a defense.
Great call by Love to slow it down.
Loose Markland with the ball in the wing, swings it back to Nick Love. Nick Love passes the ball on the far side. Met by pressure, number 19 on... Oh, the beat is made on Nick Love, and the play should be...
Oh.
What a play from Ryan.
That's a good goal!
That's a good goal by Loose Markland.
Loose Markland. Was hoping for a little bit more physicality on number 19, Caitlin Breslow from Washington in the back there. But number 32 able to be calm and composed. That's Anna Klein from the Detroit Innovators, really making that happen. Again, we have this 42 to Mulcahy. And it's good!
Mulcahy takes a shot and sinks it.
Already got the hat trick for Brian Mulcahy. It is a John Gaffigan, Brian Mulcahy show going on out here. He doesn't just dunk, he can take the shots as well. We're seeing this high press once again that Washington loves to do when they have bludger superiority.
An exchange up top means dodgeball control for the Detroit Innovators. And now the Washington Admirals call for a fallback. Brady Sowers out of the Michigan State program bringing up the ball. Passes up to Amanda Margolis. Margolis with a drive. Shot is called no good.
When you got a couple hands right in your face, it's hard to make those shots. That was Mulcahy and Stone up at the top, of hands both up, right in front.
Ryan Sue, meanwhile, makes a great beat on Atlesh Tanagai, and this will mean regaining control for Detroit Innovators.
Fantastic. We'll see how Washington can adapt to this switch. They did really well before and got bludger superiority, which has gotten them 3 goals so far. So we'll see how they can get it back.
We already have the first beater subs for the Washington Admirals and Joey Bay and Julie Nutzel. Ryan Sue takes a big exchange up top, but that just provides a lane for driving. And it finishes with a dunk.
John Gaffigan, Brian Mulcahy with a smart dish off to John Gaffigan, and all the bludgers were just on the ground. And then that time, you just got to charge it in. Number 54, Trevor Halverson, just didn't quite get the step up and couldn't quite get the hand there.
Chris Jane now getting the quick tap out on keeper for Washington Admirals. Ball is passed to Amanda Margolis on the close side wing, who swings it back to...
Oh, yeah! Oh, and the missed beat on Mulcahy.
Joey Bay now makes the beat on Chris Jane, but...
Yeah, Joey! Bro. Yeah, Joey!
Oh, what a step by Mulcahy.
And dunks.
Mulcahy just having a game out there. What a first shift from Mulcahy as he takes the substitute off for Stars.
I believe that is John Gaffigan checking into keeper for the Washington Admirals now.
Riley Stars, number 23, a longtime veteran for the Washington Admirals, now at the top of this hoop defense that we're seeing from the Admirals here. I'm pressing up on number 50.
Washington Admirals calling for a hit, but Brady Sowers, oh, now he is met, but
and met with that is a pass. That is
called no good by HR Alex Amadal.
Yeah, shot after beat, but it gives him time to come back and get set up on
Now
defense.
the Detroit Innovators are calling for a press, but Joey Bay is stood there with immunity for the red dodgeball here.
Detroit Innovators still able to hold on to bludger superiority, to dodgeball superiority here on defense. We are still seeing the tree defense here by Detroit Innovators, looking like a game plan against this Washington offense coming into this game. Drive in the dish.
And Detroit gets another dunk.
Shane McConaughey, number 5 from Virginia Tech. Longtime player for Washington.
Let's go, Chris. Get big.
There's bludgers on the ground. No bludger situation for Detroit. Oh, and no good. Goes off the rim of the hoop and out. The shot is no good. McConaughey taking it out. Up the field, up to Stars. Stars around. And puts it through. Number 50 trying to go for the block. Brady Sowers.
And that's going to be a timeout from the Detroit Innovators. Really needed timeout here as Washington was starting to go on a run there.
Yeah, Washington is really starting to gain up speed here, especially with that first shift from Brian Mulcahy. He's really known himself to be in this league as a dominant point defender for the last few years, since he's really been in the league. But is now really putting a staple on his offense right here and is accounting for more than 50% of Washington's goals.
For sure. The Washington Admirals just putting on an offensive pressure clinic there. Detroit Innovators are talking to I think they will be talking how to deal with the pressure. Just the enormous amount of pressure that the beaters are applying is just giving them no time to adjust to all the rotations.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that the defense on the trees defense that Detroit is having, it's not bad, but I really want to see the physicality coming from here, especially on that first line. That first line with John Gaffigan and Brian Mulcahy, it was just at the front, and there was just, you need somebody to pressure up when that pass comes across the field. You need someone at the hoops to step up and try to make that hit, to at least try to slow them down if you can even get a gain tackle in there.
100%.
I just want to see more physicality from Detroit rather than having Washington play their game and bringing it to Detroit Innovators. We'll see what they come up with. This is the second line for Detroit Innovators, and Washington just put on their second line with Riley Stars and Shane McConaughey at the head of it.
Can somebody go to YouTube and confirm we're still live?
Oh, yeah.
Mic is on over there.
Oh, wait. Is that live?
Sorry, just having some technical difficulties. So this is a technical timeout here for the tech crew here, for the media crew. But it looks like we are all good, and we are back live here at the 2025 MLQ Championships. Year number 10 here for the MLQ, as we're getting started off with day number 1, and the Washington Admirals are coming out swinging here with a 70-10 lead.
Yeah, so far the game has been a Washington Admirals show. Let's see what are the adjustments that Detroit can bring.
Number 11, Rob Butler, with the ball right now.
Oh, what a great cut there from That would be Jackson Massey, number 55 on Detroit Innovators.
Way for Jackson Massey, number 55, able to just stay on it, get the ball, and put it through. Like, was calm, collected, even though the ball was on the ground, there was a shot missed, didn't give up on the play. Looking like we're getting a 2-2 defense call here for Detroit. Hopefully this brings up some more physicality as they bring the physicality to Washington rather than Washington bringing it to the Innovators. Oh, that we have seen Riley Stars and McConaughey use that cross-court pass for pretty much all of their series. That is a staple for that. Unfortunate that Detroit Innovators, number 55, Jackson Massey, just couldn't quite get a hand on that one.
Outlaws guy now takes an exchange, and now number 44, Max Spiridov.
Cool. Number 11 trying to coordinate this offense for the Detroit Innovators. He's got Riley Stars man defense onto him. Putting back up to number 55, Jackson Massey. Butler in the back right. Dish off to Butler. McConaughey there to meet up with him. McConaughey, there's a call.
Contact.
Looking like a call from our HR. This might be a back contact for number 5, Shane McConaughey, which is not what you want to have when you're up by 60 points. Especially from your second line chaser, who's a big, huge defender, especially in the back there, and you want to bring that physicality in the back. Shane is usually the one that goes out there. So this is not a card that you want to see, especially in under 10 minutes into this game.
Especially when you've been so dominant on defense. Your beaters have been creating opportunities all day long.
Mm-hmm. This is the type of stuff where we'll have to see how Washington bounces back from this call, and if they can stay calm, or if they start to unravel, and Detroit can take advantage of that.
Rob Butler. Oh! We have seen a block.
What a bludger block!
MLQ Champs.
Washington is ready. Now that's how you answer a call like that here to start the penalty kill. Number 55, Stars. Yeah, Stars with the tackle. Following up by another tackle. Riley Stars sent back to hoops. Number 55 now beat from Bourne. Bourne throwing the bludger back.
Colin Bourne is controlling all dodgeballs there, and the ref might have just said.
Yellow card for number 44 for the Detroit Innovators.
It's going to be Max Svirdov out of Michigan University.
Didn't see the contact there myself, but refs making the call, and now we'll have to see, especially when Detroit is struggling to get that dodgeball superiority here. Stars coming down with a head of steam, coming through. You can't stop it! Riley Stars coming down the tracks all himself and just dunking on top.
And now Shane McConaughey is back into the play.
That was an amazing penalty kill by Washington, especially that bludger block.
That bludger block will live in beaters' heads forever. We love having beaters in the chaser action.
Back to the starting line for Detroit Innovators. Nick Love up at the top. Number 9, keeper Ashton Glenn in the back.
Ball is with Nick Love up top, who's accompanied by Luce Markland on the far side wing.
This is what we want from Detroit. This is a good offense. You're trying to get that bludger superiority back.
Ray Purdue tries to make a beat on Atlay Stanagai.
Good.
Now, head coach Ryan Z for Detroit Innovators is taking an exchange. And
you got to pass it to the back now. Oh!
Riley Stars is able to push Anna Klein out of bounds, and that will get a quad ball turnover for the Admirals.
That was smart defense. Number 32 from the Innovators didn't see that the beater exchange at the back, which would have left number 9, Ashton Glenn, free with Bludger, with a free Bludger in front for blocking and for creating a driving lane, but just couldn't get the ball out in time.
On the same hand, a really veteran move from keeper Riley Stars to realize how far the end zone is, just push the player out of bounds instead of wrapping them or bringing them to the ground.
Zane Siddiqui is now out here as we're getting a line change here for the Washington Admirals and gain onto their third line. As we've already had...
Ryan Sue gets a snipe of a beat, but will be forced to settle down by the patient offense of Washington Admirals.
Seeing a 2-2 defense here from Detroit now. Stone put out.
Ashton Glenn is there to intercept the pass, now going the other way with velocity. Ashton Glenn takes the shot but misses there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Those are the ones that you really want back. I think there was the beater there right at the hoops. Might have had like a couple more steps, but those shots like you do have to take and you do have to make at this point in the game, especially when you're 70 points behind. Nathan Junn not able to get number 73 for the Innovators. Luce Marklin able to get on top of it, and we got Quaffle turnover to the Innovators possession change.
Ashton Glenn now bringing up the quad ball for the Detroit Innovators. We also have a new beater for the Washington Admirals in Aiden Ing out of the Purdue program. Nick Love rips a shot from the back, but now since the ball goes over the midline, that is going to be a turnover as there are no resets in MLQ.
In the MLQ League, there are no resets, so this is a Quaffle turnover. And John has it.
Ryan Sue takes the beat.
Whoa, what a dodge! Number 9 going in for the tackle, though, has got the ball. John still going in. Oh, a takedown by number 9, Ashton Glenn. Ripping it back from number 77, Nathan Junn.
Way to show physicality there from Ashton Glenn. It's, however, sent back to hoops, but it does not matter as Detroit gets the stop.
Great tackle there by number 9. As we get a line change from number 50, Brady Sowers, now with the ball.
We also have the beater duo of Levi Medeiros and Chris Jane back on for the Detroit Innovators. Oh, the ball is tossed up top, but Brady Sowers is there to recover the ball. Chris Jane looks for the 1.5 play on Aiden Ing and makes the catch. That's going to create a no dodgeball opportunity for the Detroit Innovators. Chris Jane is able to get her tap, but Nathan Junn still gets a block.
I think there was a miscommunication there from the Detroit Innovators. I think the chaser there was looking for a pick, but then number 50, Brady Sowers, tried to go for the pass, and then when you try to shoot on a hoop defense, it just doesn't work. So miscommunication there. Unfortunate for that no bludger situation.
Now the Detroit sideline is calling for a press, and Chris Jane makes a play on Nathan Junn.
What a shift!
Levi Medeiros is now clearing out all the chasers in the vicinity. Now this is going to be a no dodgeball opportunity. Chris Jane makes the beat. Brady Sowers now looking to set the play up on the far side hoop and gets the score.
That was all by the beater right there. What an amazing shift. This is the type of play that you need your players to step up to. Number 10, that is Chris Jane, Number 22 years of age, absolutely demolishing on that shift.
Christian, worthwhile mentioning, also was rostered on the Washington Admirals program last year. So maybe they are bringing last year's knowledge onto this year and just they know some statistics for them.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Jane takes an exchange. It's called both beat. Levi Maduro slides out to Zan Siddiqui.
Oh.
Nathan John with the ball. Is met with resistance but gets around. Jukes 1, Jukes 2. And scores there.
Mm-hmm. That was really pretty. Just had the mismatch there in terms of speed. Took the speed opportunity and just put it right on through.
Oh, I believe that is going to be a delay of game call on the Detroit Innovators. It will be a blue card as the keeper subbed out before taking possession of the ball after the goal.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's with a younger roster, it's a those are some of the things that you get. You know, you get put under pressure. You're here at the championships, and that stuff sometimes
at the biggest
happens.
stage when you need it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the moments where you learn and get all that experience.
Yep. That is a quaffle turnover as well.
Nathan John now looking to run with the help.
Oh!
It is called Detroit ball.
That looked like a double beat for the Innovators that hit the ball carrier going through Jun, which now causes the turnover. Number 55 with the ball, Jackson Massey.
Washington Beaters just makes a throwback while Max Sverdov is just waiting for a tap out of the hoops. But now, oh!
Good tackle, but got off of Broom, unfortunately. Hucks it over to number 3 for the Admirals. Delay, they're calling for a delay call, but they don't hear it!
Oh my God! Oh, that is defended up the hoop, no dunk!
Hey man, this is what I gotta say. This is the argument for gloves. If he had gloves on, I kid you not, that ball would not have come out of his hand. He did not have his hand on the ball there.
2 ARs while have their hand up. Might be a penalty call on the Washington Admirals.
All right, fun question for you. Are you team gloves or are you team bare hand?
As a beater, I have to be team bare hand.
Okay, beating it. Okay, it's different when it comes to beating. Okay, that is fair. From the quaffle side, gloves for me, must. It's a must. Also, you got to color coordinate with the kit. You got to have that drip.
I respect the commitment.
That's unfortunate. He's getting, number 7's getting a little bit of chirping from the bench. Wish he has that one back, but unfortunate to put him another 10 goals up.
I believe that is his coach on college, David Littleton, giving him some words of wisdom for the next play.
You got to take that. You got to learn that, especially if you get into the main bracket. You got to take those. You got to take those opportunities.
Washington coming in as favorites to make it to the quarters, coming into championships. Let's see if they can close out this game now.
Can they finish as we are just about to get to 16-minute mark?
Sarah Moulter is now looking to get a screen on the near side hoop.
We're starting to see Washington get a little bit more comfortable with this. They're taking more time on their offense, which is great to see. Really moving the Washington defense.
Oh, what an interception with Nathan John. And he is going to run all the way.
From coast to coast, Nathan Jung gets another goal for the Innovators. Number 55 kind of forgot that that they had the green headband. Had to come back to start the play.
And that is Robert Butler in the white headband for the first time in this game, I believe. We have a beater exchange up top. Robert Butler is met by Nathan John, but passes it off to Sarah Moulter. Sarah Moulter drives and passes it off the far side to Liz. Ball is back with Jackson Massey. The beat misses on them. Ball is swung up top to Robert Butler now, but is met by Atley Stanigai, who takes the beater exchange, Now Robert Butler has a way to
Bludgers
drive in.
on the ground.
Jackson Massey, but is intercepted by Zan Siddiqui. Jackson Massey does not give up on the ball, though.
As Helen Trudell. Trudell there to turtle on the ball, which is exactly what you needed. Number 7 there to contest. Zan Siddiqui. But number 3 able to really secure that turnover.
Helen Trudell out of the Ball State program from the Midwest region. Love to see them in Washington.
We're really starting to see Washington Admirals because there's some tactics here with really keeping your top line rested, and so we haven't seen Brian Mulcahy from again since going 4 up. We've really seen a lot of this third line here as they're getting into extended minutes.
This third young UVA line still wreaking havoc on the field for the Innovators, while the beat is made on number 44, Maxim Swerdov. Oh, number 77.
Great beat there for the Innovators.
Our head ref is called last possession before the Seekers are called on pitch. Jackson Massey is thrown to the ground.
"20 minutes have surpassed to our timekeeper on the other side, to our main scorekeeping table. So we'll get that updated here as well here on the live stream. So, score right now, Washington Admirals 110-30 for the Detroit Innovators. Some of the things that we need to see from Detroit Innovators, I think, is a little bit more. I liked what we saw after that first time out that they took, in which that they slowed down their offense. They've been more meticulous with it, and they've been really moving around Washington. And they have really picked up on the beating game as well, especially number 10. Holy cow, what a shift.
Chris Jain also playing on Team India at the IQA World Cup. Just showing their true colors here.
Fantastic.
Going absolutely ballistic in their plays and making beats left and right.
That is absolutely fantastic. He has done an amazing job here with stepping up the beating game and really creating those opportunities. I think from the Detroit Innovators, I want to see a little bit more calm and composure there were some plays there that there were definitely huge opportunities with all bludgers on the ground, but there was some miscommunication there that happened, in which that is like, okay, are we doing a pick? Are we doing a pass? Are we doing a drive and dish? Just want a little bit more of tying that up, and you'll learn that throughout the tournament. But hopefully they can just take a breath, get over that part. They've been doing the right things. It's just the final execution of those small items that we just haven't seen come to fruition yet.
Especially if they can thread their beater and chaser plays together, this Detroit team is looking dangerous in 1-2 years.
Especially they got a young roster, but they are athletic. You can definitely see that they have the ability to hit, they have the ability to juke around. I just want to see more of that physicality and brought. I want to see the physicality brought to Washington, because Washington's been there on offense, especially on offense, bringing the physicality to them, because they've been giving them, or especially at the beginning when they were setting up on a tree defense, Washington really brought it to them.
Almost certainly, yes. For our newer viewers here, we're going to have a set score of plus 60 to the leading team, which means the set score is going to be 170, and whoever catches the flag from the flag runner will be granted 35 points.
Got a bludger right here in front of the camera, in front of the announcement table here. Looks like Detroit will get. Washington Admirals do have dodgeball superiority here, dodgeball advantage.
Ray Perdue with their fist up, ready to get immunity for that dodgeball. We have Sarah Moulter starting at Seeker for the Detroit Innovators. And just a second, as soon as I can get a look at their number for the Washington Admirals, I will be able to tell the stream.
Oh, the back and forth, they give it go! John Gaffigan to Brian Mulcahy. Brian Mulcahy back to John Gaffigan. You just can't defend them both. Especially as you want your beaters there on the flag runner. Oh, that was close by number 11.
I believe that Seeker is Levon Siskarishvili. Apologies if I butchered the name. Sarah Moulton now getting some time, but will immediately beat out by Colin Bourne.
Detroit Innovators trying to give their seeker time with the flag runner. Slow offense and
Number 11, Levon Siskarishvili has the snitch or the flag in their hand. Let's see what the refs have to call on this. This catch could all but prove decisive for the game. Catch is called. Good for Washington Admirals. That will put them at 155.
just 2 more goals in which that Washington has their top line out and top beating pair out. At the beginning of the game, they got 4 goals super quickly, so we'll see if they can do the same. Oh, Love tried the cute pass across.
Brady Sowers passes the ball up top. Oh my God, a snipe from Atile Stanagai. And, oh my God.
The dodge from Brian Mulcahy puts it through once again. 1 goal away from shutting out the first game here for 2025 MLQ
Meanwhile,
Championship.
on the other side, Ryan Sue makes a beat on Atile Stanagai trying to regain control, but that does not happen for him, unfortunately. Ryan Sue is beat out now, and the Detroit Innovators are going to have no dodgeballs. Ray Brodeur is trying to get the ball home and should be able to do so. Oh, Atile Stanagai says, never mind, I am going to snipe quad balls left and right. Ashton Glenn now trying to wait for their beaters had a made beat on them. Now, number 10, Brian Mulcahy picks up the ball, runs ahead of steam, and finishes with the dunk to end the game.
Puts it on the board. Brian Mulcahy, what a player right here. Had an amazing game. Fantastic. At least a third of the goals, at least participated in at least a third of the goals. Brian Mulcahy with very short playing minutes. That was a dominant performance by number 10 for the Admirals.
Admirals coming out strong for the first game. Pulled them in the winners bracket, and the Detroit Innovators will be forced to play in the losers bracket to try to play for the quarterfinal spot.
Now there are 2 spots there into day 2 and into the next bracket. So it's not necessarily over Detroit, but it is definitely a large hill to climb now. Washington Admirals really showing out why they were the favorites here. They are very coordinated on every single line. They showed that they can switch it up on defense. They switched up their offense quite a bit as well, in between the lines as well as on the lines themselves. They switched it up. They were very adaptable, which we didn't see from the Detroit Innovators. They were slower to adapt, and it was like it took a timeout to do it. If you can adapt while on the bench or even while you're on the pitch, that's a huge advantage, and so we saw that as great coaching and great experience that we saw from the Admirals.
The Admirals just proving why they're going to be such a threat for any team that they're going to face, and when they're able to make into the quarterfinals. And the team that will be facing them will be faced with a big challenge, but we're here all for it in Buffalo. This will be me, Ojis Turiker, and
Darren Bell.
Signing out. Thank you so much for streaming into the stream. We will see you for the next game.